Hey everybody, hope you're having a ferocious day. I'm Taku from the Ferocious Falcons, and in this video I'm going to teach you 5 tips on how to dramatically enhance your Twitch channel. Let's get started. So a lot of people have been requesting a video like this from me, and I finally got around to it. They've been asking me questions like, Taku, how did you become so successful in such a short amount of time? Or Taku, how did you maintain so many viewers in the chat at once, but you've only been streaming for 10 months? So by the end of this video, I am gonna teach you how I got to where I am now from where I was. A little disclaimer, this is advice that I've acquired from my own experience streaming and studying other streamers. This might not work for you. However, if you are starting to stream, these tips will definitely set you apart from, say, those 20 or something streamers that are all online at the same time offering viewers the same game. Without further ado, let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, engage with your chat. No matter what, when you're streaming, you're always going to want to talk to your chat. There's a little rule that I do. It's called the 50-50 rule. Pay attention to your game 50% of the time and pay attention to your chat 50% of the time. If you can, make it a 60-40 where it's 60% chat and 40% game. Don't worry about your gameplay. People don't care if you're good or not. Yeah, that'd be cool if you're good at the game, but people really want to be there for you. And the more you show your personality through talking and engaging with the chat, the better it is for you, because people are going to want to stick to that game and stick to you, your channel, like glue. Top players get away with this because they are good at the game. They don't really need to pay attention to their chat because people go to their streams to look at their gameplay. You can even compare different top players. Top players that interact with their chat tend to have more people than top players that don't interact with their chat, even if they're really good at the game. Yeah, they're gonna have, quite a bit of people in there still anyways because they're really good at the game, but for the ones that actually talk to their chat, they're gonna be going in there in huge numbers. At the end of the day, you wanna leave people wanting more. They're gonna leave your stream and be like, man, that guy was boring. Or they're gonna leave your stream and be like, yo, I wanna go back to that stream again because that guy has amazing stories to tell. He's very entertaining and I love to watch him. Other ways you can keep people entertained without actually engaging with them is playing little games with the bots. Different bots have different games as long as you have those games like !gamble or !slots. And they win a couple points, that keeps them engaged too. So those are other fun things that you can do. A good tool to help you engage with the chat is a webcam. It's so much easier to make connections when you can see what the person is doing, whether it's salt from losing or happiness from winning with a pop-off, or if someone's just laughing at a comment. But Taku, I've seen several streamers get tons of views with no webcam. As a beginner streamer, you don't have anything like that, so give yourself a tool to help you make those connections. Okay, I get it. Perhaps you're shy. Perhaps you don't want to show your face on stream. Well, that's okay. You can find a way around that. I have a friend. His name is Sin Cara. He streams with a mask on. It's a brilliant thing to do. He still shows his reaction with his body language and through his voice, but he wears a mask. And it's amazing. You should really check his stream out. So the first tip was on how to really grow your numbers. This next one is how to maintain the numbers. So I give you tip number 2. Stay connected with your community. Now this one is very, very important. Most people think that as soon as you're done streaming, like that's it, close it, done, I'm going to do something else. I'm never going to interact with the stream ever again. Well, that's not the case. You need to always be in contact with your community. You need to, contact them through Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Discord is a very, very big one. That's the one that I use the most. You need to create some sort of Discord or a group so that people know where to find you when you're not streaming. You need to talk with them while you're not streaming. You need to hang out with them when they're not streaming because you will make friends. That is how you maintain the people. You make friends, honest friends for real, because they are your friends. It's your friends who's gonna come and watch you stream because they're homies. They look out for you. Another thing is to have fun things that you do outside of your stream. For example, like I do anime night like an anime viewing for my subs, and we also do karaoke night for anyone on the Discord, where one day out of the month we all get together and we do stuff. It's not always stream. Not everyone can make every stream, so you just do different events, like Discord events. Really get to know the people in your community, know where they work, what they like, things that they do besides watch your stream, because you're gonna bring in more friends like that. That's how you keep people coming back to you. Again, also being like a likable person and all that other type of fun stuff. If you play a certain game on stream, also play it off stream too. Play with your community when you're not streaming, because that will build bonds, that will build friendships. People will be prone to coming back to your stream more if they build that bond with you outside of the stream. So it's a lot more work than you think. It's not just stream, done, other job, and then back to stream again. Oh wait, you gotta sleep and eat too. Tip number 3. Have a very consistent stream schedule. This is probably the most important one in my opinion, because consistency makes for better streams. Think about it. Tons of streams out there don't interact with their chat or anything, and they have numbers. Example, tournaments. Lots of tournaments do that, but they're very consistent with what they do. They're very consistent, and that brings in the numbers because people know exactly when to find you at all times. It's like, okay, no matter what, I'll be here Monday, 10 a.m. Boom! On top of that, by the way, that's my schedule, Monday through Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Think of it like a TV show, okay? If you know you have a favorite TV show and it always comes on at a certain time and you go there, and guess what? The TV show is not there. For some reason, they canceled it. They didn't say anything at all, and it was just not there at all. And you're like, whoa, what happened to my TV show? This is my favorite episode. People can be thinking the same way about your stream. You could be someone's favorite streamer, and you don't show up on a time when you said you were going to show up because of whatever. I get it. Sometimes people's lives are busy, and you can't always stream at a certain time. But that's why tip number 2 comes in handy. Stay connected with your community. Tell them that you cannot stream at this time, that you're gonna try and find a better time to stream at. But you should find a time that you always can stream at a specific time every time. And that is a very good way to keep your numbers at least at the same level as it was before. Find the right time frame that fits for you. If you start moving your time around a lot and you don't have a very stationary time about when you stream, you're gonna start losing people, because people will start losing faith that you're going to stream at the time that you say you're gonna stream. And you gotta remember too, other people have other schedules that they do. And if you have a stream that you consistently stream at, no matter what, at this time, they will work around their schedule to get to you. A good example of this is us. Yes, we're going to use us again as an example. Our stream is catered to smaller kids, and during the summer we had a lot of viewers, typically 60 to 70 viewers. And as soon as school started, our viewer number dropped a lot. It dropped into the 30s, and we were like, what happened to all of our viewers? But then we remembered, like, hey, yeah, that's right, they have school, so now that kind of sucks for us. But we didn't switch our schedule at all. We kept it the same every time, and we built a different type of community, a community that can come out while people are still in school. But guess what? When school's over and the people who used to watch us could watch us some more, and the new viewers who could watch us while they were at school mixed together, we're gonna have a lot of viewers. It's good that you are always consistent and rarely change your schedule. And if you do change your schedule, make a big deal out of it. Post it on all your social medias, and you should have social medias. The next piece of advice is one of the biggest to grow your stream, and that's tip number 4. Learn to network. Networking is a must. You need to network, but you have to network the right way. What do I mean by that? Well, don't just post your Twitch link inside a forum or Facebook group and leave it there. You need to make connections and friends with the people inside those groups in order to continue to network and grow. Think about it like this. If someone just was advertising over and over and over again the same thing, my Twitch link, my Twitch link, my Twitch link, eventually they'll start blocking you out. They will channel you out and they won't even pay attention to you. You need to make interesting posts that are not pertaining to your stream at all to get people interested in you. to become friends with you so that you can grow yourself. So the next time you post your link, they're like, oh man, that's the guy that made that funny joke about that thing. I really like him. Maybe, you know what? I will like his stream too. And they will click on that link and they will interact with you because you're not just some advertisement. People like ignoring advertisements. No, you want to be friends. Networking is a big word for just making friends. You can network with different people and companies or esports organizations or sponsorships. It's not as hard as you think it is. For example, I know a community called the Amino community, and they have little subsections, and they have Smash. Smash is a game that I play. So I went into this community and I befriended a lot of the top people there. And eventually I started getting my post featured a lot of times on their wall with thousands of people watching. So they put my link on their wall, and that's like free advertisement. The same thing applies to different forums and communities and groups that you can go to on the internet and make friends with them, and eventually they will accept you and learn to love you and put your links out there. And even if you put a link, you'll get more reactions to it because people will already know you. As you network and further integrate yourself into these communities, they might ask you to stream something for them. They might know you as the streamer and be like, hey, can you stream this game, this tournament for me, please? And then you'll be like, well, yeah, definitely. Let me see if I got the time. Oh, yes, I definitely have the time to do that. And then you would do it. You would get a lot of viewers coming out because the leaders of those communities put it out there and they trust those leaders. And eventually they will in turn trust you. It may not be something you do all the time, but it can be a change of pace and it will bring a lot of eyes to your channel. So you should really consider streaming events for other communities. You can also attend conventions and tournaments. Maybe meet some streamers and some top sponsors. Maybe they really like how you are as a person, and in turn they just sponsor you there on the spot. Or maybe you can meet some fans. Maybe some fans know some important people, and when you meet them in person they tell you about it, and guess what? You're networking there, you're growing yourself, and they'll probably have some opportunities for you. But you never know until you go to these conventions and tournaments and meet all these people. It's very important that you travel and you go to these things. Just get yourself out there and make friends, because they're the ones that are going to help you grow your stream. Tip number 5, ask other streamers for help. This tip is similar to the last, but it's very important on its own. Who is better to answer your streaming questions than other streamers? Every streamer, even the very best streamer you can think of, had to start from somewhere. Other streamers have experience that you don't. If you're having problems with your stream settings, just go ask another streamer for help. If they're playing the same game as you, then just go and ask. Don't be afraid. But do not go into a Twitch channel and ask them questions while they are live. Wait till in the DMs when they can actually talk to you. They're trying to play a game and connect with people. Do not post your Twitch link in someone else's stream while they are live. That is very rude, and people look down upon that. Especially if you're in the same community streaming the same exact game. If people see that you're going to other people's channels and just posting your Twitch link in it, they're not going to watch your stream. They're going to remember you as, hey, that's the guy who tried to impose on this other streamer while he was streaming. So they're not going to watch you. And don't get cocky either. Streamers with average or below viewership still sometimes have a lot of experience, and they can share that knowledge with you. And if you bypass them because, oh yeah, they have like only 20 viewers or something, then you will not learn anything. You can learn something from every streamer. That's the beauty of it. And something that I used to do was to go into everyone's stream. I don't care who you were. I would always go in your stream and I always look at you and study you. I would look at one thing that I don't like and 2 things that I like about your stream. That is something that I used to do that I think separates me from other people. I like the way they interact with the chat, but they always drop the conversation, you know? I always find something that is good about a streamer. Even if you think like, oh, this streamer is not good, you probably shouldn't think that at all, because every streamer is good in their own way. You should find something that you can appreciate about their stream. It's always good to have that mindset anyways, to find something good in another person. That will make you just like a better person in general, and it will show in your streams. Believe it or not, it will show. And if you try contacting the streamer and they don't want to help you, then find another streamer to help you. There's tons of streamers out there. They're not the only ones. And maybe you've already networked with a couple of streamers, aka become friends with them, and they can help you prepare your stream, or they can help you fix the settings for your stream. Many streamers, such as myself right now, have many tips and tricks that you can do to enhance your stream. On July 26, 2018, I'm hosting a podcast. And this podcast is gonna have a couple of streamers, such as myself, that are gonna talk about streaming, how to start your stream, how to build communities, and all this experience with other streamers. We are hosting this event for you guys, anyone who wants to learn or get into streaming but they don't know how to, what kind of equipment, all this stuff is gonna be discussed in this podcast. Click the link in the description, twitch.tv/ferociousfalcons, if you want to be a part of that. And I really implore you to go out there and be a part of it. Ask us the questions live on stream. And there you have it, 5 tips to dramatically enhance your Twitch streams. I hope you guys liked that video. If you have any questions at all, please leave it in the comment section below. I will try to answer every last question. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video with fellow streamers. We all need to help each other grow, and this video is gonna help people network. Take advantage of this. Make sure you take advantage of the event that we have coming up, January 26, 2018. We are doing a podcast, guys. And we're helping you grow. A bunch of streamers are gonna be there. You can network with them. Never miss an opportunity. And I'm telling you, this is a free opportunity to everyone. With that being said, stay focused, stay ferocious, and we'll see you in the next video. Caw-caw!